What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the Shiny Zapdos hunt. It has been a minute since I've streamed, and I noticed the sub count a little bumped down from that. But I'm back now, and hopefully for a good amount of time. I might take a little bit of a breather around Christmas again, but not as long as that. Like, it will definitely be shorter than a week. Without further ado, let's get started. And let's hope we get Zapdos today, because we are over odds. The microphone is on this time, I checked. Some of my hair got in my mouth. Yeah, let's hope we get Zapdos today. I really want to finish this hunt. Also, actually, we get Zapdos early, we could go for Rayquaza. Get that guy on camera. Because I'm pretty sure it came out today. Yeah, it's the 16th. So, yeah, Rayquaza should be in Scarlet now. So, if we get Zapdos, we can go for that. Yeah, hopefully we do get this guy today. Why is this saying no? Okay, that was one odd. And for those wondering like why there was such a big gap between this and the last stream, it was mainly just how things were arranged, and also one or two of them got moved from like last minute things that happened. Like I didn't realize I had a 4-day gap. And then I had like some event come up like last second where family came over. How's it going, Andy? How you been, man? Yes I did. I found it in the Soul Link, funny enough. That's why it's there. Wait, back? What do you mean by, back? Did you lose it? Oh yeah, and about Shiny Roost, voice crack. About Shiny Roostier, we're gonna be hunting that soon on the channel. Yeah, the Soul Link, I just randomly found a Shiny Zapdos, so it's down there. And funny thing, if we find Zapdos today, I'm gonna put a ×2 next to that. Oh! Wait, should I worry about mine then if that's the case? Like, I was right in front of Roostier. Yeah, the devs are very good. Like, they actually helped me restore one of my, what was it? One of my, what am I playing the name? Lampiros that I got. That's like one thing I like about that game. Their devs are really consistent with helping their community. And I will admit, I've only lost one legendary, and I dealt with it because it wasn't, like, exactly an issue on the game. It was just me who had to run from it. I'm not gonna get the devs to give me a shiny because I had to run from a shiny. That's just petty. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna be streaming TOT like soon. I'm actually gonna have to make the background to that. Unless I go full screen with like a webcam in the corner, just cutting part of it off. That'll be last minute if I can't make it in time. But yeah, I am looking forward to that. Yeah, how's it going, Gaster? Why is that? Like, what happened? What's an Oka run? I'm not sure what that is. Wait, if you join the game when you get save files are down. How's it going, Liam? Wait, so should I check that, or will it possibly do it if I join? And how's it going on deck? I'm gonna call you, I think. I think deck works. What do you mean I reset it? You're the only one saying that I missed it. No one else is saying anything about that. Like, I know Zapdos is a very tricky one to see, but I'm pretty sure, let's see, is this the correct image? Yeah, that's what a shiny Zapdos looks like. It's very noticeable. So it is just like a sharp eye view, but it's a lot more vibrant than you think. I can probably check it from my phone right now. Wait, but how are they gonna get my file? That's what I'm wondering. Like, how do they know everything that I had? Like, you got everything back, though, that's like a little confusing on my part. Like, I was on like a bit of a week ago and I had no issues. Like, how long ago was it? The 8th? Yeah, I think I was on TOT at that time, and I didn't get that kick, so I think I might be fine. Yeah, that was about a week ago, and I was on TOT at that time, so I don't think I have that bug. Make me worry I lost my shiny Lugia or something. And my Fordrake. Yeah, I'll check I got the stream if you remind me. Yeah, right now we're hunting down the Zapdos. Also, one thing I will say, if we do manage to get Zapdos today, I will go over to Rayquaza and catch that as well. So we have like technically 2 shiny legendaries in one stream. I could try and use the Zapdos if we want, but it won't be that good in that situation. Because Airlock gets rid of rain, so no thunders, and also Dragon resists electric. Yep, Rayquaza's here. It's the 16th. It was either the 16th or the 19th. I forgot the exact day. But I'm pretty sure it was the 16th. I can check real quick. We said in the Pokemon chat, I believe. Let's scroll up a little bit. Let's see. Nope, 19th. Wrong day. Never mind. It's the 19th. Three days from now. Wait, what day is on the 19th? 19th is I will be live actually on Thursday, so technically I could still do that. Yeah, technically I still can. It would just be during the Tales of Tenario stream. I have to open up the game real quick. Oh, nice. You gonna try and get a shiny Gemstar? Yeah, right now my character was placed right in front of the nest for Roostier for the like hunt coming up soon. And hopefully I do get it because I want to get a legendary on camera. The last one I got, which was Rat Paralyzed, I was not hunting on camera, but I was actually in the background of Dark's stream. Because we were hunting at the same time. Yeah, like rooster and steer, which I'm pretty sure is like a term of like heat, like steering something. Like steering in some sense. Which is a term of like burning yourself in some sense. Like you never heard of like the searing hot metal or something? Roostitor? Yeah, usually when I try and, like, say a name, I try and think of the type as well, because that usually is, like, a hint to how it's pronounced. That's why I say Roostier, basically, because it sounds a little like, heating up metal. Yeah, seer. That's how I somewhat got the pronunciation. Wait, you can actually see my turtle today, like he's eating his food. I think I might try and plan that out so that way he's on camera more often. I'll try to aim like feeding him close to when the stream starts, because he tends to go there about like a minute or two after I put the food out. So it can sometimes lead to him eating like near the glass. It's kind of funny that it became like muscle memory for like resets now because I've done this so many times. And I will be honest, I didn't expect Zapdos to be the painful one. I thought it was gonna be like Mewtwo or something. Which, I mean, Mewtwo was a pretty quick one, like, considering, like, the odds. But it wasn't extremely slow either. By the way, you guys think we're gonna get Zapdos today? Like, how are the rest of you guys doing? Like, I know Envy's, like, doing pretty right, but, like, the rest of you guys are kind of quiet right now. Yeah, I hope we do. Like, how to show her this? Like I said earlier, I would like to use Articuno, which is in this file for the hunts. But it's stuck here until I get Zapdos in some sense. So if we can get Zapdos, that means we can get Rayquaza with an Articuno. And if not, I don't know what ice type I'm gonna pick. Actually, wait a minute. Gotta check the type of I'm on. What type is this guy? Up. Actually, that might work. Yeah, it's going trap. If your fingers are too lazy, type with something else like your nose. I don't know. Or maybe your feet, I don't know. Yeah, another one I think might be a good pick, if it's in Scarlet and Violet, could be Hisuian Avalugg. Actually, yeah, it is, because you can get Bergmite one way. So yeah, I'm pretty sure Hisuian Avalugg could be a good Rayquaza counter. Because Rock will resist the flying type moves, and Ice hits hard on Dragon. Not to mention it's bulky as heck on physical attacks. So you know what? Maybe I'll do that. I do have a shiny Bergmite that I could make a Avalugg. And I feel like that could be a good build. I could do like a Avalugg, maybe with Hail if Airlock isn't an issue, and give it like a few like moves like Heavy Slam or like Icicle Crash. I'll even buy a Hot for you. Why am I blanking on where you are in the world again? Are you in like a place that's like naturally extremely hot? Because it is literally a frozen wasteland outside for me. Like I was wrestling like the dang snow earlier today trying to shovel everything. To Australia. Pokemon Go thing? Wait, what's in December? Like, what community day is that? Is that like the every single previous one? Yeah, that's one by the way, Skelly. Honestly, that's a pretty good one. So, I wouldn't say like anything bad about that one. It's I don't know how to word it. It's the time of year that makes it a pain to hunt. I think they retracted their own messages. Because that was not me. I will say, like, I do enjoy playing Pokemon Go. Like, it's just around now, it's a pain. Like, with my recent YouTube short, I always said I froze myself trying to get them on. So, yeah, that happens sometimes. But sometimes it can be worth it. Like, if you're, like, well prepped, like, you have, like, good gloves that can touch a phone screen, you could probably, like, do well out there. -12 highest. Yikes. I don't think you're cooked. I think you're frozen. Or you're iced. Yeah, like, get, like, some, like, hand warmer or something. And wear, like, special gloves that can touch phone screens. That's what I would say. And get, like, a heavy-duty jacket. Yeah, now you feel like I really go on Go if I don't have other games to play, if I really just want to walk around certain areas. Or if I know I'm in an area that could potentially have a lot of spots. Like a college, a mall, a like famous area. Yes, like heavy duty boots. Nitrogen gas. Yeah, me, funny enough, I literally can go out and like weather of that degree to some sense and tolerate it. I won't say it's enjoyable, but I can tolerate it with this like thin windbreaker on the back of my chair right now. In Canada. New York, so I know you're feeling, but on a lower degree. Or, I guess higher. Oh, nice. Yeah, Arceus is a pretty decent hunt. I will say that much. I did try it once, but I paused it because I didn't have that much viewers at the time. I do want to go back to Arceus, though. That is one hunt I could do in the future. Also, yeah, if you're going to Disney, that is the perfect place to play Go. It is literally, like, voted one of the best areas, I believe. It's, like, in the top 10. Because I actually was there once, doing a few Pokemon Go things. Literally, at most times, I saw a good 20 gyms within, like, 20 feet of me. Or, like, 10 to 20 feet. It's a really good area for it. Not to mention, you can get a handful of regionals there, being Maractus, Carnivine, and Corsola. So yeah, it's a really good Go area. Oh, nice. 101? Yeah, I think, like, my, Sprigatito hunt when I did it, well, like, pretty close to odds. I think it was in the 400s. It was still enjoyable, though. Like, I got to, like, do stuff on the side. Like, when I did my egg hunts on this channel, I played a second game because you're really just AFKing. It has, like, a timer all set for everything and such. So it's, like, pretty fun to do that. By the way, if you guys are new here, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you hadn't already. I'll say that now. Gotta get the little plug-in in. And the other thing is, if you're new here, here's also a link to our Discord if you wish to join. You get little updates on when I go live and such, and also hang out with the community. Oh, I've done that before. I know that feeling, Skelly. And on stream, are you also a YouTuber by chance? When you don't go plug in. But yeah, I tried doing the same thing with an Absol hunt, and I got it almost instantly. So I try to avoid that because I know technically odds are rolled before the egg hatches. Yeah, we'll say one other thing that's been working well for me with shiny hunting was actually in Pokemon Diamond. I recently got 2 shinies in that. Being a Budew and a Ralts from the Radar method. They're both Gardevoir and Roselia now. So, before I say anything about Gardevoir, it was female. I wanted a Gallade for False Swipe. But I just got the female one, so I dealt with it. Oh, nice. How many subs you got, by the way? I'm just kind of curious. Are you going for Jalopy? I know that guy. That's in Doodle World, I think, right? By the way, is there any games that you guys would possibly want to see in the future? Like, any suggestions? Because I do want to try and get more games other than like Pokemon if you guys want them. Like, in the past, we've played games like Hollow Knight, for example, and Another the Crab's Treasure. So, I'll play other games that are difficult if you guys want to see that. To some extent. Like, I won't play anything, like, brutally, like, gory, if that makes sense, because I don't want that on YouTube. Like, for example, like, Elden Ring would be a game that's hard, but I don't want on camera. A good game, though, that I do want to play, though, would be Cuphead. Pretty sure Ultra Kill is pretty, bloody. I'm gonna look at it real quick, but I'm pretty sure I saw, like, a friend play it once. Yep, yep, literally like 5 seconds and I see the word blood. Undertale would be a good one. I do actually have that on like my computer right now. But the main issue is I don't know how to make a thumbnail for that. Like, I don't know how to do that. It's a room, but I would possibly do that if I could. Another one that I want to try and do, which I actually have downloaded already on my computer as well, would be Pokemon Blaze Black Redux. Because that is an extremely hard Pokemon game. So playing through that would be a fun one as well, I feel like. And a personal favorite of mine that no one actually knows about would be Monster Hunter. Like, I would play Monster Hunter Wilds when it comes out, but no one on my channel knows that it is. Not to mention the game is pretty grindy. What do you mean you can't hear me? Was your audio muted? Yeah, I was like talking a little bit. Like, that's like one of the, actually, that's a little YouTuber tip for you. Try to yap if you can. The more like audio that you speak, the better it is in some sense, because you can get like more topics said and so on and so forth. Although it is a little hard to get into a rhythm sometimes. You have 0 other games. Actually, Trav, I would recommend Monster Hunter in some sense. Like, if you want to try another game that's a bit difficult. Like, it is a fun game. The only thing is it does take a lot of grinding to get materials. That's the only thing. I do not have any Shundos, but I do have a few Hundos and a handful of shiny legendaries. I even have a Hundo Legendary. Or not Hundo Legendary, a Hundo Mega. That is meta relevant. Oh, nice. What are they? Like, I would say, like, one of my strongest as well is probably my 98% Mega Salamence that's at level 50. Oh, nice. Shundo Swallow. That's a good one. Oh, you got a Scarfed Espeon? Nice. Yeah, getting a Shundo Eventmon is actually extremely rare. Like, kudos to that one, man. Mighty Wait, you got a mighty one? Aren't those like a pain to catch? Like, who's throwing those? Yeah, like, those things are like a pain to catch. Like, I saw them only a handful of times. They just broke out of the ball instantly. Well, maybe because they're the shiny, it was an easier catch rate, but still, like, that's a hard one to find. Like, the only, like, mighties I found were a Golem and a Tyrantrum, I believe. And I think maybe an Electivire, but I'm not sure. I was not able to get any Safari Balls. I was stuck inside at the time. So I couldn't get the Pokeball. Like, I couldn't get the Pokestops to spin them. Like, I would have caught them if I could. Like, there were some pretty good ones. Like I said, Tyrantrum is extremely strong. So that's a good one to get if you could. talk about now. Wait, so Skilly, what game are you gonna be playing later that you were talking about? Are you also gonna be shiny hunting, or are you gonna be going for something else, like in a different game? This is pretty quiet pretty quickly. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about, by the way? Like, do we got any guesses on when we're gonna find the Chinese Zapdos? Trying to build a platform? Like a spawning platform? Or like building one for a base? Train platform? I'm guessing for a build then. Or maybe like a roller coaster. Oh, nice. So they have like a fully functioning vehicle. No, I have kind of wanted to do a mod that does have like those things in it, like the planes, trains, and a bunch of other things like boats that you can literally build yourself and make them motorized. Or craft them and they're just like their own things. I never was able to find the mod for them. Nice. Yeah, I know there are also like a handful of other mods that just are, they're like a crafting recipe and you just place them on the ground and they're set basically. I'm pretty sure those can break if you don't land them properly or something, or don't park them right. They'll like crash into the land in some way, shape, or form and just break, or do a ton of damage to you. I was wondering what that sound is. I have a little thing under my desk that I like to fidget with. It's like a skateboard kind of in some sense. And usually half the time I like sway with my legs. And then, but by accident sometimes I'll crash into the side of something and I'll make a big bang sound. Well, you're not in survival, what the heck's the point then? That's like the fun of it in some sense. Like you have to earn to make it. Unless you're trying to use like certain materials that are hard to like get, like netherite blocks or waystones, then I can understand. But if it's like basic materials like stone and wood, you can easily get those. Even things like chains, I guess, could also be something. Yeah, at the same time, it's just my mentality. Like, I like to try and grind materials for big builds, because then it's more of a flex in some sense, if that makes sense. Because it's not just showing off your skill, you also put in the time to get everything for it. Like, I'm pretty sure there's someone who does like a flat world survival thing, and they're actually a prime example of this, where they have beacons set as decorations on like lampposts, I think, that they bought like 100 withers or something for. Or using like diamond blocks as a texture decoration. I know things get quiet every now and then, but you just gotta deal with it. Yeah, I will admit, my liking to Zapdos has, like, increased over, like, this past few months. Part of it's because this hunt has just stuck around for so long that's just been a constant, like, thing in my head. But also, I have noticed a lot of times that I'm relying on a Zapdos in some way, shape, or form. Like, the main prime example of this is literally in the Nuzlocke, where it's actually my ace now. My Shiny Zapdos. Which, Dark actually knows a way to get that into the main series, so I'm gonna have a second one when that happens. On top of this guy. Wait, why aren't you at school then if that's the case? Or is there a college thing and like the class times are a bit off? But that would make sense since college just ended for me, so like times shouldn't be a big issue. Oh, in Hong Kong. Oh, it ends for him today? Nice. Well, in some sense. Like, he gets to now enjoy a big break. Like, for me, my next class doesn't start until, like, end of next January. So, I have a lot of time to try and do stuff on YouTube. Like, one thing I might attempt is a alpha, like, a map quest hunt. I'm debating it, because I'm gonna have to do a lot of deck pages to make it a bit, like, more simple. But it can still be a fun hunt, I feel like. I already completed a few of them. Like, I'm pretty sure, I've done Spiritombs, Gardevoirs, Rotoms, what else have I done? I think I'm close to completing Infernape's. You have a lot of them to do. Yeah, that is a luxury in some sense, having 1 to 2 assignments a day. I got lucky with a few of my college classes this semester where I literally only had 4 assignments the entire like semester. And they're spaced out. And the professor was cool, so it was able to be done late if you wanted. Or if you weren't able to complete it in time. Yeah, like I more or less have been lucky with my homework situations with most of my classes, and my sister is annoyed by that factor because she gets like 80 assignments or something, and then I end with like 2 or 3. Which I don't know the logic behind that because I'm in the higher grades, but somehow that happens. How's it going, Rosie? Well, Rosie, technically I'm late because I was meant to stream at 3, but something came up. And I didn't want to delay another stream, so I just pushed it back a few hours. Well, I know that sounds like the same thing, but you get what I mean. I didn't want to delay a week like I did for the last one after this big gap that happened recently. So I just moved it back to another time today. But I'm here now, so technically. Hopefully we get the Thunderbird today, because I want to move on to other games. Well, yeah, our next hunt is like using swords, so we get Zapdos, we can go into Yuxi. That's the main thing. I will admit one other thing was I was getting a little burnt out, so that gap did kind of help in that situation. So I am in a good mood again, so hopefully things go well. That's a meatloaf. I will admit I'm not a fan of meatloaf, mainly because it's like the, I don't know, it's like the texture of bread with the flavor of meat doesn't just sit with me right. You're there, my mom's just bad at making meatloaf. Funny thing is, I can't eat basic stuff like that, yet I can somehow chug a thing of pineapple juice. Explain that logic. Like, it's kind of funny sometimes. Like, my mom will literally, like, open up a can of pineapple to, like, use in a recipe, pour out the juice, and I'll come darting out and just take that. I don't know why, but pineapple juice is just good. Oh, nice! Wait, did you beat 1 or all 3? Or technically 4, but yeah. Also, I'm realizing that we hit the 24-hour mark on the Zapdos hunt. Look at like the little timer up there. Like right around here. 24 hours of in-game time, and we still haven't gotten Zapdos. For me, let me look at my shines real quick. I actually have to look at it real quick. I might have to say it's this. My shiny Shadow Moltres. That's best buddy. Yeah, I beat that rate of only 3 people in it. So you can't play in Subway servers. Mobile game, I guess. Oh, nice. Yeah, those are like 2 good shinies, so. In what game specifically? Thank you. Just got food. Put that right there. Yo, Zapdos, you want a fish stick? Four Cities Explosion. Yeah, I do hope we get Zapdos today, so if we do get him, like I said, it's like 5 times already. We can use it in Rayquaza if we wanted to, but I'm probably gonna use my Articuno. You guys enjoying the stream, by the way? Oh, nice. Funny story, that Moltres' first try as well. I remember I was at an Islander game with my father, and I got that when we were at a table waiting for food. And just first try, because I saw there was a raid right there with people in it, I got the shiny, like, on my first go. And luckily, Moltres has a 4 times weakness, otherwise I would not have been able to beat that raid. That's actually kind of nice that you're going to get that many encounters done. Not to mention, they're pretty formidable allies. Having all 3 of the birds is really helpful in raids, I bet. Yeah, Rosie, why don't you just use the GTS in Pokemon Home? Yeah, I'm gonna keep you putting a trade code in the chat if you want. Yeah, Skelly being the goat over here, helping out the people in need. You can only earn money if you're good at it. I'm watching ads to get the jackpot. That's one way to do it. Bro, then, is it really gambling then if you're not losing anything? You're using the view ad, I'm guessing, to get, like, free rolls? That's probably Rosie Vad, I guess. Yeah, but the money's not from your pocket, Andy. Okay, Skelly gets it. You call it T-Char like I do. Funny thing, actually, we had a T-Char in the Soul Link recently. Like, actually not recently. It was for most of the run we had one. It was paired with a Salamence actually on our team. It's like, excuse me. For context, on my channel, I'm doing a randomized Soul Link in Ultra Sun and Moon with a YouTuber named Dark Knights. So, by that context, I'm guessing Veluza. I don't know why the lighting feels like it changed. Is my prize more shiny luck? Or a subscribe? Come on, shiny luck. Thanks for subscribing, Skelly. Yeah, I try and stay as constant as I can on YouTube. So hopefully I'll see you in the future when we this. I'm not wrapping up. I'm just saying that. Put this over here. Yeah, I really do hope I get Zapdos. It's literally the last legendary I need from this game. I have all of the others right now. I have Mewtwo, I have Articuno, and I have Moltres. Moltres was literally the fastest. And Zapdos is now the longest by a long shot. Almost by 1,000 encounters, actually. Which is kind of crazy now that I think about it. Oh, you're gonna get Melvetta? Nice. I still gotta work on that actually. Like I think I'm like 100 or almost 200 away from that. I just never like really got into the grind of the decks. One thing I will say in terms of like shiny mythicals, if we do get Gen 5 remake in the near future and Victini is part of that, I am hunting that thing constantly. I will literally change every single stream to Victini until I get it. And I'll hunt that thing on for hours. I am getting a shiny Victini if it's possible. Mainly because Victini is my favorite Pokemon, and it has been shiny locked for so long. So if the shiny lock is removed, I am getting Victini as fast as possible as a shiny. If I had one. Yeah, like in context as well for proof that Victini's a Pheromon, I literally have 2 of them on my desk. Oh, let's see. Yep, literally have 2 of them on my desk. So, yeah. Yeah, like, there's only a handful of, like, Pokemon plushies I keep on my desk. Like, for example, the 2 Victinis I just mentioned. I have Latios and Latios right here. I have a shiny Zorua that's, like, buried in the back of my PC, so I can't really get it onto camera. I have a 4 Drake plushie from a game known as Tales of Terraria, which I mentioned I'm going to be playing in the near future. Which I said I was going to get the shiny for as well, which I did. And the rest of the plushies are all back there. Which I actually have not counted how many it is, but I think it's almost 30, if not 40. Yeah, I just like collecting them, and my main default gift thing I say is literally just Pokemon plushies. Alright, have fun, Skelly. Yeah, same to you, by the way. Yeah, hopefully I'll see you in the future. Zapdos just appears like 3 encounters after he leaves. Making a sandwich? What type of sandwich is it? Making like the ham and cheese god spice sandwich. You doing bug because you want a shiny fortress? Yeah, fortress is a pretty good shiny. I don't know why no one has requested that one actually. It's like a solid gold, I believe, from red. Like, man, that would have been a good one to hunt as well. I'm saying that, like, we can't still do that, just no one suggests it. Come to think of it, I never really go in that part of the map of Paldea. Like, the northern corner, I never really go there. I've only gone there, like, a handful of times. And there's only to get certain mons for the Dex and the Crowsman, I think. And also that one time I went to check if Toad School was there and I found a shiny Go-Goat. Without a sandwich, I may add. Will admit, Zapdos is being a pain. I did not expect a shiny head to ever go this far over odds. Actually, the other one went like about 400 over odds, so... There would be around now that were 400 over. This is with the shiny charm I may add as well, so... Door won't stay shut. Yeah, it might go to like 1800 today. Oh. Well, I think Scully went to do their stream, so... Oh man, you got that T-Tar like not even that long ago and you're already making it do stuff. Zapdos, I think that Scully said they were doing the exact same situation with the T-Tar and just pairing it up with a Ditto. That T-Tar can't catch a break. Oh, nice. I forgot they have any 98% shinies. Wait, how do you filter to 98%? Is there a way to do that? You can check like some like good ones. Like I have a few that are really good. Like for example, I have this Garchomp that's like pretty close. He has pretty good IVs. Like that's I think 80 something. Oh nice. So he's got the whole bundle of a shiny Weavile. Funny enough, on that note, actually, I was in Legends Arceus once, and I just saw a random space-time distortion, and I went into it just thinking, oh, maybe I can find like a starter or something in there, and I found a shiny Sneasel, not Hisuian. So I have a shiny Weavile in Legends. Yeah, I'd say that's like one of my better shinies in that game. Because it's not easy getting Weavile in that. Because it's only in space-time distortions. One thing I also gotta get on top of now that I think about it is getting more watts on my shiny only sword file. Just so I can hunt down, like, I think it was Dragozolt I said I was gonna hunt. So that way we can just go straight into that. Because once I get the turbo controller, I can start grinding up fossils. Yeah, it takes 10 minutes to make 10, no, it takes, I think, 5 minutes to make 10 eggs, so put that into some logic. Pokemon are very fertile, apparently. It would produce like 10 babies in 5 minutes. Man, we thought rabbits populated fast. Can't watch one of those eggs be a shiny. That would explain it. But you'd think there'd be a lot more genetic mutations if that were the case. Being shinies. Speaking of shinies, where's the Zapdos? Man, I can get a shiny Roserade in Diamond, and yeah, I can't get a shiny Zapdos with a shiny charm on Go. I've had that happen actually once. I was like watching a video on this. Oh, that's a shiny on my screen. What are you talking about? Oh. Well, that happens sometimes. Like, when I talk fast, sometimes I'll trip over a word or skip one by accident. From what exactly? Like, if you're watching this in a dark room, that would do it, but... And turn down the brightness on your screens. It should be in the screen settings. Like on the monitor itself, like I think there's like a button somewhere on it you can press that can change the settings. Closing your eyes can only do so much. Like, you will still feel a bright sense if you're looking at the sun with your eyes shut. We'll put that in some context. Like, situation. Yeah, I changed to dark mode, I think, like, about a year ago. First of all, I think it blew out. Like, a lot of people here knocked me for still using light mode. Second of all, I didn't like that I kept getting flashbanged every time I tried doing a soft reset. Especially considering how many times the screen turns white. It's like, during this, I would get flashbanged right there. Alright, yeah, we said we're gonna go at 1800, so we'll see what happens. 2.4 million in one run. Okay, come on, game, give us the Zapdos. But you want the spicy Zapdos that is more orange. Free us from this Thunderbird slumber or prison. Oh. Is the dog okay? Like, usually when you hear a yelp, it means the dog hurt itself somehow. I don't know why Zapdos is being such a pain. Like, we're already over odds by so much, and yet it still refuses to shine. Like, yeah, we're over odds by almost, like, actually over 400 now, so... Welcome back, Rosie. Yeah, we're over odds by over 400 now. Where is the Zapdos? Scared of a deer. Thunderbird refuses to shine. Okay, we're almost at 1800. Yeah, I wanted to make a video on like the collage of all of these Gen 1 shinies, but Zapdos refuses to shine. We've been at this for so long. Oh. Well, I could already tell it was a rough wave, like, it was hard to spot at the time. Happens to the best of us. Remember, I lost my first Scarlet Shiny because I did not know what it looked like. And it was a new mon. And it ran right past it. And the worst part was, I'm pretty sure it was a Terramon. Oh. Yeah, I know that feeling. Yeah, my Shiny run only has 2 mons right now. We are about to take on the Fire Gym. My plan is between like now and that stream to get a bunch of watts so we can do a shiny fossil hunt. That's my plan. So for the fighting gym, we'll have 3 mons. Then after that, we'll do the next gym, and then after that, we should get the shiny charm and we'll be able to hunt in Dynamax Adventures, which can possibly give us a legendary. If we're lucky, that is. Maybe we'll even go for like 2 shinies in that. Who knows? Like, depending on what the first one is. Alright, I think this will be the last reset for today. Hopefully we get it. Come on, game. Please give me a shiny Zapdos on my final encounter. We've been hunting this for over 24 hours in game time. Almost 25, actually. Yeah, well, like 100 encounters is pretty good. Like, we'll get to 1800, and then next time we can hit 2000, I think. Okay, come on, game. Let's see. I'll let the cutscene play out. Subscribe! Ah! Yep. We've all been there, Rosie. Oh. Or do you just get one as soon as I'm about to say that? Okay, well, good luck with your shiny Terra. By the way, here's the link to the Discord if anyone wants to join, like I said earlier. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you hadn't already, and I'll hopefully see you guys next time.